Are you ready to uplevel your marketing game and reclaim your time? I am all about finding the right tools to help you work smarter, not harder. Because let's be honest, time is money, and who doesn't want more of both? Get ready to dive into my top picks for streamlining your business and boosting results. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jen Vasquez. I am obsessed with helping you streamline your Pinterest, nail those workflows, add a dash of AI, and master your blogging game, all to save you time. Imagine more dreamy clients and less hustle. That's what we're going for. Let's get this efficiency party started. It's really hard to run a business. It's a little bit of a wild ride. Oftentimes we come into this business because we have a passion around something. All of a sudden we have to do all the marketing and all of the accounting and all of the things, right, for your business. And finding your perfect marketing workflow, that can feel like finding a needle in a haystack while juggling flaming chainsaws blindfolded. So don't worry though, because I'm here to ditch the overwhelm and conquer those marketing goals, finding the perfect business tools for you. It's kind of like finding that perfect pair of power heels. You got to try a few on until you find the ones that make you want to strut, right? So that's why I'm spilling the beans on my favorite tools, and they're all in alphabetical order. Heads up. This post is going to contain affiliate links, meaning that if you choose to click through and make a purchase, I will receive a small commission at no additional cost to you. But all of these tools that I'm going to touch on today, I could not run my business without them. So without further ado, in alphabetical order, the first one is Add Event. They have a free and a paid plan. I have only used the free plan. Add Event is easy to share your events and calendar using their amazing Add to Calendar buttons, links, embeddables, widgets, you name it. And the cool thing is they will send reminders also about the meeting to the people that sign up. Plus, when you have a launch or a masterclass or a webinar or whatever you want to call it, being able to add buttons that make it easy for that person to just click and add it to their calendar really helps to ensure that they show up for that, right? So it is kind of a no-brainer and it is really important, so check it out. Aftershoot. I know it's kind of weird because I'm a marketing person, but I have started my business as a photographer in 2009. And then I started this marketing business in 2018. Without Aftershoot, I would never have the time to run a second business. It is basically AI for editing photos. And nowadays, because I've been using it for a couple years now, I think it's a year and a half that I've been using this. It has saved me so many hours, and because it's AI, it's continued to learn, and now it gets my photos about 90% there. So I'm only spending about an hour or two making little tweaks, but it does all the heavy lifting for me, which is insane. It does culling and it also does editing, and you can do it in editing your style, or you can edit in someone else's style. It's pretty cool. Next on the list is Asana. Asana powers businesses by organizing work in one connected space. More than 100,000 paying organizations and millions of teams worldwide use Asana. I use Asana for my client work to make sure I stay on top of it. Also in part of my clients' Asana so that I can see all the marketing things they're doing and make sure to know what our priorities are in terms of pinning to Pinterest accounts. It is a planning tool similar to ClickUp and others, but for me, Asana is the one that actually worked for my brain. So I always recommend everyone try it out and see what it's like before you actually sign up for it. And quite honestly, I use the free plan. There's free and paid, and I have always used the free plan. BigView is free, but I use the paid version. The free one didn't help for what I wanted to do. It is a teleprompter. So it has the words on the video of myself as I'm reading and talking. I use it a lot for when I'm making reels that says what Pinterest is doing and what the trends are. And there's a lot of percentages in there, and I'm not going to have those memorized. So having a teleprompter makes me make it short and sweet, which is great for reels, but delivers really good, impactful information. And it is a no no-brainer. I absolutely love it. Next on the list is Canva. And there's free and paid. You could totally use free. I use the paid because I like to be able to use photos, the stock photos that no one else is using. They're the pro photos, so less people are using them. Plus, I can resize anything from an Instagram post as an example for a client and make it a Pinterest pin in one click. It makes presentations, posters, infographics, social media images, really anything you can think of. Next is ChatGPT, and they have a free plan and they have a paid plan. Simply put, ChatGPT helps to write blogs and social media captions, and I use it for personal stuff too. It is very cool. The paid plan is just a little faster, so that's why I do pay for that plan. Later on, I'll be talking about my favorite AI platform that is 100% free, so stay tuned for that. CloudSpot. CloudSpot is a gallery system, but it's also transforming into a CRM. So if you are a photographer, listen up. If not, fast forward a little bit. It is my favorite platform. For a low price, I can have unlimited photos. I like that you can divide it up by folders within the gallery so that your clients aren't overwhelmed with all the photos. As a wedding photographer in the past, that was like totally needed. But now as a brand photographer, I use it to divide it up by outfit so that they can go through and look at all the images a little faster, a little easier. It's a one-click download to download all the photos, plus they can download social media size photos. It is really a no-brainer, and being in the business for more than 15 years as a professional photographer, I am telling you, I have tried all of the ones out there, and this is the one that is the most simple, and it can do so many more things than the other galleries. They have an amazing community on Facebook for questions or struggles that you might have. You can get help at any time. It makes me so happy because my clients can very easily get their photos, look through the photos, share those photos with friends and family so that they can download them. It is kind of a no-brainer. Next is Descript, and I'll be using Descript on this video. I use Descript for all my video editing, or rather my editor uses it for all the editing. It's a new way to make videos and podcasts. Descript is simple, powerful, and fun to edit. It's one tool for your full workflow. Descript is the only tool that you need to write, record, transcribe, edit, and collaborate, as well as share your videos or podcasts. It's very similar to Riverside.fm, only it's free. If you pay for Descript, you're getting this for free. This is where I schedule all of my interviews and my podcasts. And then in one click, it takes a separate video, separate audio for the guest, and a separate video and separate audio for you. And then it pulls them directly into Descript to start the editing process. It is insane, and I pay, I think it's $15.99 a month. You're gonna save yourself a lot of money and headache. And Descript also has things like making audio better. It could make your eyeballs look at the camera instead of somewhere else. The AI features are insane. And ultimately, it is a text-based editor, but you can also use the timeline if that's something that you like in terms of editing. You can pull in video, background video, or B-roll video. You can pull in sounds. You can pull in everything, all for that low price. It is really cool. You definitely should go check it out if you do YouTubes or podcasts. Dropbox. Dropbox is a no-brainer. I do have Google. I'll be going over that a little bit later on the list since it's in alpha order, but I like to have Dropbox also. It is less expensive for more storage, and I've used it a lot in my photography business, but I use it in this business too for podcasts. I create a folder and I can take that link and send it, and then the guests on my show just upload their photos and it goes all to this one folder. So it's really easy for my podcast manager and editor to pull the things that they need to put together the podcast. Elevate Visuals. Elevate Visuals, formerly Social Squares, is my absolute and only exclusive favorite stock photo and video company. Most entrepreneurs can't afford to get a completely custom gallery from me as a brand photographer, but through the images that they provide, and they also do video, you can pull in things that match your brand and be able to utilize them on social media and your website and things like that to sort of fill in. Elevate works primarily with female entrepreneurs from all types of businesses. So their subscription provides a gallery of over, God, I think it's up to 8,000 images now. And they're totally perfect for social media, website, and really anywhere. They're light and bright and feminine and such a variety of brand colors that it will work for almost any brand. There's not just images and videos, but they also offer each month captions for social media. They're kind of like Mad Libs, so you kind of fill in the blank to make it for your business, but it really helps to not use as much brain power, and it's very cool. They have a robust private Facebook group community as well, so run, don't walk, and sign up for it to really sort of level up your whole brand. EV Mux. EV Mux has a ton of great features. It's a streaming platform. I use it for my Creative Marketing Summit. It enables me to take videos I've already filmed and play them onto Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or wherever, and they appear as live. It's cool because you can invite guests backstage. There's a green room for speakers, and whether you want live stream software for Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and there's a workaround so that you can also go live on TikTok too, apparently. I have not used it for that, but that is available. And it helps you to create really professionally recorded and live content. It kind of looks like a newsroom. You can have things scroll across the bottom. When you have questions in Facebook or YouTube, you can pull them up on the bottom of the screen so people can see the question that was asked and then you can answer. It is very cool software. Go check it out. Fathom. Fathom has free and paid. I use the free version. It records, transcribes, highlights, and summarizes your meetings so that you can focus on conversation, and you can one-click share it with everyone that was on the meeting if you choose to. I've tried many note takers, Otter, etc., but I love Fathom as it's embedded in YouTube. I don't have to connect it to YouTube. It's just part of YouTube in the apps section. It's a great backup for video recording to your Zoom recording. In the summary, it lists the questions I've asked, the questions someone else has asked, as well as that summary of what's going on. You can pull a transcript. It's incredibly cool and necessary for me in my business and free. FG Funnels. FG Funnels is one of the best gifts that I gave my business. Every year I give my business a gift at the end of the year for tax purposes, and 2 years ago it was FG Funnels. FG Funnels was founded by Julie Stoyan and Kathy Olson. Kathy Olson was the former VP of ClickFunnels, and it's an all-in-one platform like Kartra or Kajabi or Podia. The system helps you to build high-converting sales funnels campaigns quickly by automating tedious tasks and creating professional-looking landing pages, sending the right follow-up emails after the purchase is made, creating a landing page for lead magnets, and automatically sending nurturing campaigns or onboarding, new course memberships. It is incredible. And the cool thing about it is it's enabled me to not use Acuity, which is kind of like Calendly for my appointments. That's all in FG Funnels. I was able to not use ConvertKit anymore because it's got an email built in. It's basically designed to replace most of the tools, which is like saving money, right? You can have unlimited funnels, unlike other platforms like Kajabi, and it is incredibly cool. It's basically my CRM, and they keep coming out with more and more and more stuff that makes it 100% better. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely check the link below. Google Gemini. Google Gemini is my new favorite AI. It's free. They have a way for you to sort of upgrade within Google Workspaces, which I also love and I also use. And it is so cool because it provides 3 different options for me. It'll say, okay, this version creates more engagement. This version is straight into the point. Like they give you different options when you ask for something. And I know that I'm trying to rank for Google with my blogs for my website. And Google Gemini is Google. So I feel like when I go in there and I say, please create 5 SEO optimized Pinterest pin titles and descriptions, it's really going to give me the right SEO optimized keywords because it is Google. So I love it. And then Google Workspace. It is similar to G Suite. For all Google Workspace plans, provide custom email for your business, collaboration tools like Gmail, Calendar, Meet, Chat, Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, Sites, and more. Most businesses use it because it's very professional and it's a way to get those emails. So check that out below. Instacart. You might be thinking, why the heck am I talking about Instacart? Well, I like to work smarter, not harder. I don't like grocery shopping. If you like grocery shopping, go do that because it gives you a time for your brain to rest and you get to do what you enjoy. I hate it. And I feel like having Instacart to be able to order really from almost any store in my area makes me save time. Yes, I'm going to pay a little bit more sometimes for the food and I am paying for delivery fees and things like that. But overall, it allows me to stay in my work zone and still make sure that I have food in my home for my family. So for me, I had to put that on there. LastPass. I use the free version. They do have a paid version. It is a password management from anywhere. So I can use it on my phone. I can use it on my computer. I can share my passwords. All my adult children have it so that I can share a password with them. It's a way to be safe with your passwords. It can also come up with passwords for you, but it is the main thing that I use for my client management so that they're sharing their password in a very secure way. Pin Inspector. Pin Inspector is the world's first Pinterest content research desktop software with 6 different powerful built-in tools to easily uncover hidden, high-converting keywords, posts, videos, boards, etc. The cool thing about it is that I use it to save time on my research for my clients. One note, I do not hook it up to Pinterest because it's not an approved Pinterest platform. So I will never use a not approved Pinterest platform, but I can use this because it does access Pinterest and it will give me those keywords without me hooking up my Pinterest account to it. So I don't recommend hooking up your Pinterest account to it, but you can use it to find what keywords are ranking for your competitors. It ranks the keywords very fast and easily. It ranks the keywords in the order of the most used, so you can focus on the top keywords. It used to take me about 5 hours for each client to go through and do a complete keyword research, and now it takes me less than an hour. So it is incredible, and I highly recommend it. And I have a coupon code for you to be able to take $20 off, so it is very inexpensive as well. Slack. Make work and life easier, more pleasant, and more productive. Slack is an AI-powered platform for work, bringing all of your conversations, apps, and customers together into one place around the world. I use it for many of my clients. I use it for my team and myself, and it's a way to instantly communicate with a text or a voice. And the thing that I really like the most about Slack is I can turn it off, right? And then focus. It's not like it's coming into my email. The cool thing is I also have it hooked up to Canva. I have it hooked up to my Google Workspace. And so when someone shares things with me, it'll also go into that program as well. Very cool. Check it out below. Stripe. This is a payment infrastructure for the internet. Millions of companies for all sizes and all startups to Fortune 500s use Stripe's software and API to accept payments, send payouts, and manage their businesses online. The cool thing for me is I can see it kind of like an accounting. I can see where I am this time this year from where I was last year at the same time. All of my things that people can buy from through FG Funnels goes through Stripe as well. Most people that I know use it, but I had to put it on the list because it is an important business tool that I use. Tailwind, my favorite. They have a forever free plan. So if you're going to consider using Pinterest, sign up for it for free right now, because I promise you, you will love it and you will upgrade to the paid version. It saves me so many hours on client work, but also in my own marketing. For Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, it is automated to save time scheduling to all of those platforms. It chooses the best time for those platforms for your audience, which is incredible. They have communities, which are kind of like group boards, but on steroids, because these are serious pinners that use them. So when you share a pin, your pin's gonna be shared. You get more actionable analytics. And let me just say, I have tried every single platform to pin to Pinterest out there. This one is the most robust for the least price, and the time savings in my business is incredible, but also it makes me a smarter pinner. And that's most important. I want to get results for my clients and also for my own Pinterest. I have been using Tailwind since February of 2018. And again, I've tried all the competitors, and hands down, my favorite thing about Tailwind is Ghostwriter. I can do away with ChatGPT if I wanted. Within Tailwind, when I'm pinning, Ghostwriter will write the titles and also the descriptions for me to give each pin, each of those 5 pins that's going to the same URL or same content, a different twist using different keywords so that I get seen more on Pinterest. Voxer is a walkie-talkie messaging app for your smartphone with live voice, text, photo, and location sharing. I really like it because there's a paid and a free version. If you use the paid version, when someone does a voice text, it will transcribe it for you, which is super fun and super easy. I use this to talk with my VA and other team members, and some clients, I do use it for some clients. I like Slack better for client work. If you use the free plan on Voxer, it only keeps 90 days of content, so just make a note on that. But I love to use it as an upgrade for some of my services too. So go and find 1 or 2 things and give them a whirl and see which one lights your fire. Remember, the right tools plus the right method will equal a streamlined marketing machine that fuels your success and lets you get back to that zone of genius that you want to work in. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or more importantly, if you have favorites that you use. I want to see those in the comments. Have a great day. Bye.